Good evening. I'm going to read from Job, part of chapter 36, verse 22, and continue through chapter 37, because the beginning was the hymn to God's omnipotence. See, God is sublime in his strength, and who can teach lessons as he does? Who has ever told him which course to take, or dared to say to him, you have done wrong? Consider rather how you may praise his work, a theme that many have sung. This is something that everyone can see, gazing as we do from afar. Yes, the greatness of God exceeds our knowledge. The number of his years is past counting. It is he who makes the raindrops small, and pulverizes the rain into mist, and the clouds then pour this out, sending it streaming down on the human race. By these means he sustains the peoples, giving them plenty to eat. And who can fathom how he spreads the clouds, or why such crashes thunder from his tent? He spreads a mist before him, and covers the tops of the mountains. He gathers up the lightning in his hands, assigning it the mark where to strike. His crashing gives warning of its coming. Anger flashes out against iniquity. We're now on chapter 37 of Job, verse 1 to verse 24. At this, my very heart quakes and leaps out of its place. Listen, O listen to the blast of his voice and the sound that issues from his mouth. His lightning is hurled across the heaven. It strikes to the extremities of earth. After it comes a roaring sound. God thunders with majestic voice. He does not check his thunderbolts until his voice resounds no more. Yes, certainly God shows us marvels and does great deeds that we cannot understand. When he says to the snow, fall on the earth, to the showers, now rain hard, he brings all human activity to a standstill, for everyone to acknowledge his work. The animals go back to their dens and take shelter in their lairs. The storm wind comes from the mansion of the south, and the north winds usher in the cold. At the breath of God, ice comes next. The surface of the waters hardens over. He weighs the clouds down with moisture, and the storm clouds radiate his lightning. He himself guides their wheeling motion, presiding over their seasonal changes. They carry out his orders to the letter all over this earthly world, whether to punish earth's peoples or as a work of faithful love. He dispatches them. Listen to this, Job, without flinching, and reflect on the marvelous works of God. Do you know how God controls them, or how his clouds make the lightning flash? Do you know how he balances the clouds, a miracle of consummate skill? When your clothes are hot to your body, and the earth lies still under the south wind, can you, like him, stretch out the sky, tempered like a mirror of cast metal? Teach me what we should say to him, but better discuss no further, since we are in the dark. Does he take note when I speak? When human beings give orders, does he take it in? There are times when the light vanishes behind darkening clouds. Then comes the wind, sweeping them away, and brightness spreads from the north. God is clothed in fearful splendor. He, Shaddai, is far beyond our reach, supreme in power, in equity, excelling in saving justice, yet no oppressor. No wonder then that people fear him. Everyone thoughtful holds him in awe. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Thank you for listening. God bless and have a peaceful rest of your evening.